Critical, what do you think of the Pokémon Z-A trailer?
Well, this is sad. I think it's finally happened. I'm at that point where I just don't get excited for Pokemon. I have no faith in Game Freak at all.
If you guys don't know, Game Freak is the developer of Pokemon games. Anyway, Charlie, what do you think of the game's world building?
Oh my god, it feels like it just goes backwards. Now instead of even doing the bare minimum of making new biomes that you'd go through and explore, now it's just, here's like some like tiny pockets.
How would you compare it to older Pokemon games?
Like Arceus, I really didn't dislike. Like I said back then, it had a lot of flaws, but I liked the direction it was trying to push the game in. It was finally doing something at least a little bit different. This feels like they took Arceus and then did as much as they could to remove anything they were pushing.
And if you compare it to Pal World?
It's so embarrassing now on the back of Pal World. Because you see Pal World showing what you can do with the formula and the concept, and then you go to this, and it just looks like mobile slop.
Maybe Switch just can't handle it if they make the game bigger or better?
No, I think that's just become cope as well. Like, there is so much they could clearly do. Like, just even from the like, I hate to just keep bringing up well, no, actually, it's fine to bring up Arceus, because this is literally Legends, so it should theoretically be an improvement of Arceus from years ago. But it's stepping backwards. Arceus, using the same shit, was able to do some different things. This, somehow, does less. Like, they put in even less effort. And then, if you want to get even bigger with it, look at what Zelda does with the same hardware. There's always going to be people that defend it, like, yeah, it's Pokemon, what do you expect? It's got to be the exact same fucking thing every time, and somehow they just keep making it worse and worse over the years by taking more and more things away. It's for kids! Why are you being such a stickler? I know. We do this every year. Even just setting aside the hardware stuff, just the fact that Pal World exists just makes this look so shameful. I guess it's still a little too early to tell everything, considering this is all we have right now, but it seems like the entire game takes place in a city with designated wild zones for Pokemon interaction. That is the laziest shit ever. They didn't even bother having different areas to go for different Pokemon. You just stay in the fucking city of copy and pasted buildings and NPCs and go to a couple of wild zones for the Pokemon you want to fight. It is actually a mod at best.
So, what do you think needs to be done to make better Pokemon games?
They need to take Pokemon away from Game Freak. They just have to. They have to. It's so bad.
Do you think this will sell well?
It'll sell extremely well. It'll probably, again, break records. They always do. They started to cook a little something with Arceus. They did the ultimate sin of making me believe in them to a certain extent, and then they pooped this out. What a shame. The ship has truly sailed for Game Freak in my eyes. This was the final nail in the coffin there. But if Pal World exploding and eating Pokemon's lunch in their own genre didn't incentivize them to start pushing the boundaries a little bit and improving, I don't see what will.
Some fans are saying this game has a lot going for it.
I would love to hear what. The legitimate question. I would really like to hear what.
Well, the Pokemon subreddit looks excited for it.
Yeah, but they're also excited for everything. Subreddits on anything, any subreddit is excited for anything from that product.
Maybe you're just hating Charlie.
No, man. I have been wanting Pokemon to be good again for so long. I got so much shit for being so optimistic about the Arceus direction, and now all of a sudden now I'm just the hater. I just want it to be good. And it could be, should be. Pal World showed that it can. But Game Freak's not the one to do it.